Longtime boss betrayed me and screwed me over money he owed me, so I made sure he lost something worth 30x more that he dreamed about his whole life. Where to begin, huh? I suppose I should get back to when this whole sleigh ride began. I am an educated computer tech that had the misfortune of graduating right on the cusp of the 2008 financial crisis. Before, it was considered to be a vocation of the future. Various businesses came to our school, introducing themselves, offering scholarships for college if we signed an agreement to come work for them after we graduated that as well. After the crash, those promises were the first thing they cut. As a result of that, I couldn't afford college, which meant I had to find work. Which was easier said than done. My late and mid-20s were a roller coaster of dead-end jobs, where I worked, finally saved up some money, got fired as a redundancy and had to spend those savings for living expenses while looking for my next shitty job. Years went by, tech went on, and I couldn't afford classes to keep up with it. So in my late 20s I snapped. I have had enough. I needed a career change. I decided to go in my late father's footsteps and become a welder. It's as if fate intervened. A week before I made the inquiry about changing careers, a state-sponsored program came out that let me become one for free. After completing the welding courses, I was quickly offered a job as a field welder. We are literally talking about a matter of days here, a refreshing change of pace from before where it took months or more. This is where the subject of our story comes in. I'll call him Rat Boss, RB for short. RB ran a small field welding business with half a dozen man crew, traveling all over Europe, doing field welding. He said he'd taking me in, show me the ropes, teach me real welding, none of that schoolyard horse shit. And let me tell you, the first 6 years were amazing. Yes, there was hard work, dawn till dusk, 7 days a week, sometimes gone from home for over a month, but the travels, the adventure, and the camaraderie. We were complete strangers to each other in the start, but we became like brothers, sticking together through thick and thin. Thinking back on it, I miss those days, even if they are behind me. And RB was, back at that time, the kind of boss that puts all other bosses to shame. I remember that one time, where he took out a loan with a large interest just so that he could pay us our wages because he had an emergency expense that drained his bank account 2 weeks before a customer was due payment. He rather went into debt to pay us on time rather than to ask us if we could hang in there a couple of weeks. But everything changed by year 7. At that time, most of the core crew had left, missing their families too much to keep doing.
Watch the full story by clicking the link down below.